There was blood splatter in his room.
Okay, tell me where the blood splatter was in his room.
On his bed, on his floor.
In a quiet Houston neighborhood, a brutal double homicide leaves 2 women dead. Their bodies dumped behind an abandoned building like they never mattered.
He took them to outside and just shoot them.
Okay, did somebody tell you that or did you see that?
I see that. He just decided to kill my mother and his daughter.
But this case didn't stay silent because one small child saw everything. And what she witnessed would lead detectives down one of the most chilling investigations of their careers. This is the story of Brittany and Crystal Cosby.
I just had my seatbelt and waited like this so the stranger wouldn't see me.
On March 8th, 2014, Houston police responded to a 911 call that would lead them to a horrifying discovery. Behind a small store called Fisherman's Cove, near an abandoned hotel, 2 bodies were found stacked on top of each other, discarded like trash. Detectives immediately realized this wasn't just murder. This was personal.
I noticed that one was laying on her back and she had what was a severe gunshot wound to the right temple with an exit wound coming out from behind her left ear. The other was laying on her stomach with a sheet wrapped around the head. We saw that her eyes were swollen and bruised, and it was immediate that she'd been a victim of some kind of blunt force trauma. It was definitely our feeling that it was overkill.
It took somebody with such great force to break her neck with that blow that we knew it had to be anger, it had to be personal.
At the scene, police discovered a broken wooden shutter, white and green, covered in blood.
It was a white and green wooden, looked like a shutter for the outside of a window.
There were blood stains on the front of the shutter. During the scene investigation, we were also able to find some tire marks in the parking lot. The marks left behind had an extreme yaw mark, which is when a vehicle is at a high rate of speed and turns, and we could follow that out into the street. The lack of blood at the scene led us to believe that the bodies were dumped from another location.
When I knocked on the door, the first person I made contact with was Brittany's great-grandmother.
My name?
Yes, Miss Ma'am.
My name is Annie Lee Cosby.
Father, James Cosby, who also resided with Mrs. Cosby, showed up.
What's going on?
Are you the father, Brittany's dad?
Yes, yeah.
Brittany's dad.
Yeah, just have a seat.
What happened?
That's what we're trying to find.
Problems with anybody? Nothing like this. I mean, any bad relationship breaks up, anything like that you know, that anybody that's mad at either one of them?
I mean, I don't know.
He's well known as a type of a fire and brimstone preacher, and he has a very staunch outlook on homosexuality.
I heard something, so I thought it was a stranger. So I just sit it back. I just had my seatbelt and waited like this so the stranger wouldn't see me.
That's the one thing that's out of the order.
I was trying to figure it out.
That's because if normally they would take her to school, but yet they left her there that long. No, man, I know you're doing the best you can. And as things come up, you know you got my number, so call anytime.
Investigators reviewed CCTV footage near the home. At first, it seemed normal until they noticed something chilling. Brittany and Crystal weren't driving their own car. A man was, but the camera was too far away. His face remained hidden.
When I looked around, I noticed that the carport was spotlessly clean. And I had never seen it clean before, never. Even though I had my grandkids to move trash out of there, there was always debris, something that needed to be cleaned up.
Why would there be 5 bricks laying here in the carport? There's got to be a purpose for them being there, and what I saw just took my breath away. There was what appeared to be 4 to 5 drops of blood on the ground. I immediately began to look even closer at that point, which is when I noticed 2 more drops of blood up near the door facing. That led me to believe that we may be standing in our crime scene.
Small drops of blood on the ground, more drops near the doorway, and inside, under a UV light, the truth exploded. Blood on the carpet, blood on the couch, blood on clothing. Blood Along the doorframe, illuminated under fluorescing light, the entire room lit up like the 4th of July, confirming what detectives already feared. The murders started here.
We were able to see how much was fluorescing, and to us, it was bright like fireworks on the 4th of July. Whatever the bloodletting event was, quite a large amount of blood was spilled in that room.
I didn't know that it's like that. You say I'm
You
like
can't miss it.
I ain't seen no stains. I would see some stains. I would see some.
She had the supreme beat out of her. You explain that. You explain it. That's your daughter's head smashed in. Thrown away like a garbage. That's your daughter. This is your daughter's brains coming out of the hole in her head.
And James, you did it.
And you did it.
You did it.
The tense exchange.
Print wound up over there where those bodies were recovered in Fort Bonneville.
My print was on what?
The scene.
Okay.
Tell me what's your thoughts?
I have not. I can't make sense of that.
This crime somehow originated at that house.
So what can you tell us about the house?
Nothing.
Fingerprints were later discovered at the dump site. They belonged to James Cosby, Brittany's father, but fingerprints alone weren't enough to charge him with murder. They proved he had been there, but not necessarily that he killed them, and that frustrated detectives.
There was blood splatter in his room,
Okay, tell me where the blood splatter was in his room.
on his bed,
You saw it on his bed? Okay, did you see it anywhere else?
on his floor.
Some on his floor?
He just decided to kill my mother and his daughter.
He had asked Annie to co-sign for a vehicle, and she'd refused. And then she turned around and co-signed a vehicle for Brittany and Crystal. And it starts to paint a picture of jealousy, pure jealousy.
It's a relief. What we did for those families.
Despite the overwhelming hardships she faced at such a young age, Zanaya, now a teenager, admirably found the strength within herself to heal and grow from the traumatic experience, showing that even in the face of the darkest moments, it was possible to find hope.
What do you think you might want to do?
I want to be a lawyer.
What kind of lawyer?
I want to work with the family against the criminal.
What made you want to do that?
My mom.
So you want to be able to help other families the way attorneys helped yours?
Yeah, it's okay. Think about the bright side of it, you know? If your parent was killed, you are the reason that everybody can be happy because they have you. You're like the seed. Like if you cut down a tree, you're the seed that fell on the ground.
Wow.
So it just sprouts up and you look just like them.
That's beautiful.
If this case shook you, if it made you think, if it made you feel something, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more real crime breakdowns like this, and comment below. Do you think jealousy was the real motive, or was there something much darker behind this crime?